Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video, or rather another stream on BobTube. Today, we're doing a multi-leg flight. We're doing Canberra to Sydney, to Melbourne, to Adelaide. All in one go. I literally just departed Canberra and then Canberra Approach logged on, which is a little bit annoying, I have to say. However, that we will not let that bother us at all. That is completely chill, and I do not mind that much. Grr. Anyway, yeah, we're just cruising. Very short flight into Sydney. Thought I may as well stream it just for fun, because why not? So yeah. Do we have our cloud bot? I'm not sure if we do. No, I don't think we do. Well, I hope we get Sydney Approach. That would be quite nice. Although Canberra Approach is strange. We've also got Brisbane Approach online. Jetstar 654 is flying from Melbourne to Canberra. They are a flight instructor with 7,000 total hours on the network, which is a little bit crazy. When I say a little bit, I mean very crazy. We're just chilling in climb thrust. There's really not much going on at the moment. Passengers are happy, I believe. Maybe? Not sure. Are they? Yes, they are. Passengers are happy. Plane's happy. Lovely. Going up to top of descent already. Alrighty. You've got an automatic shout out from Streamlabs. Check out Tree132 over at Blah. I have a custom list. You, Airbus Guy, Victor's Aviation, and Statics Aviation have, now that the YouTubers that join my chat get custom shoutouts from my Streamlabs bot. If you're interested, you can now play Wordle in chat. So you just type !game and then whatever word you think it is. Thank you for joining the chat. Let me have a guess at what time it is. Is it 9:46? 9:46? I don't know. That's my guess. No, that's wrong. Is it 11? No, is it 11:47? I don't know. I'm trying to guess time zones based on UTC, because I know like Europe is basically UTC with a few little extra hours and stuff, but I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, I've been wanting you to join into the stream because I figured out that we've got hang on, wait a second. Oh, it's not working. Work, come on. There you go. You're a moderator now, because I can't be bothered with putting Winston in timeout all the time. So I need extra people. I'm choosing like 2 moderators for my streams, and it's the I've looked at which YouTube channel has got the most stream watching hours, and it's you and Winston. But I'm not making Winston a moderator because you know we all know what would happen if we made Winston a moderator. Anyway, so I'm looking for somebody else responsible. We got Mr. Streamlabs bot. I think he's pretty good. So there we go. So our top of descent is at Rivet, almost exactly at Rivet. So I am going to start descending in a few minutes. Chaos would reign if Winston got a taste of power. For real. Well, he's bad enough in shared cockpit, so imagine if he was a moderator on my stream. That would not be good. That would not be good at all. I didn't even know there was like a 7.5 range thing. Anyway, we'll probably just start descending right now, because it can't hurt, can it? Whoops. I think a bit of Boeing has got into me. I forgot to press managed altitude mode. Whoops. Okay, now we are in managed descent. Lovely. Constraints at 8,000, that would be Big M waypoint. And we have also got a constraint further on at 6,000. So how is the 787 cockpit? Yes, I enjoyed your reply to my reply to the reply to my reply, explaining all the funny moments. I can't believe you actually watched the full thing and made a detailed list of every funny thing that I managed to say in that stream. Pretty impressive. But I enjoyed the 787. As I say, it's a matter of user experience and user interface. I liked the user interface. I'm not sure whether I like the user experience. That's what I would say. You see? 5-hour road trips do stuff to you. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, I think I like it. I think I just need to learn the MCDU better, because I don't understand the difference between route, legs, waypoint, and init. The thing is, the Boeing seem to have lots of things that do the same thing, and I can't fully make sense of it. Because, I mean, look how organised this is. You've got this menu, then you got 4 things, and then it tells you about your thing, about your updated AirRack. No, that's just Flight Sim that does that. I'm running 2306. It's perfect. They don't actually change anything. They just add more numbers onto the start. Like Rivet 3 is now Rivet 4. They literally change nothing, so it's fine. And then if you click on that, for some reason, if you click on second nav database, it erases the entire MCDU. So I'm not going to click that. Then you got like the init thing. Nothing happened there. Okay. Whoops. For some reason, SimBrief isn't filling this out, which is kind of goofy. Anyway, and then you got like the flight plan, and then like a fuel prediction page. It automatically tunes all your ILS stuff, except it kind of didn't. It's weird. Hey, what the heck is going on right now? Wait, whoops. Okay, so no, it's back. Okay, it has automatically tuned the ILS. I keep trying to request ATC for Sydney, but it's not working. I send, and then it's like, oh, you've got a company message, 2251. Yeah, that's the time right now. And then just says 8 is not available. If it's going to say 8 is not available, why does it need to send me a message that does that? The only cockpits I know well are the 7.3 and then kind of the A330. Well, I mean, the A330 is very similar to the 320. Except, cool thing for Microsoft Flight Sim, the headwind A330, which I fly sometimes, is finally getting a cockpit update to add the third MCDU down the bottom and make it look more realistic. So that's super cool. Better than Aerosoft. But yeah. But you don't know the procedures for the A330. Uh-oh. Gotta get your checklists. I found a great checklist on flightsim.to. for the A320, and it's really useful. Local pressure is 1022, but we've got to start descending a lot faster because we're above profile, so let's start descending. Yeah, the A330 is a pretty complex aircraft, but actually it's very automatic. It's very automated. The FMC or MCDU, whichever it is surprisingly different to the 737. FMC or MCDU is a good question. Generally what I go with is the little box thing is called the MCDU, and the computer that outputs to the little box thing is the FMC. Because here you've got your MCDU, and here you've got your DCDU, that little small screen that I'm toggling the brightness on right now, the data control data unit. And the FMC drives both of them, but it's not actually the thing. I don't know. But yes, the Boeing and Airbus flight management computers are completely different, which is why I got confused with the Boeing. Because I have a little flow, divs rip, data init, flight plans, secondary, radio init, performance. Bro, why is my cruising altitude being erased again? My cruising altitude just got erased. What? You saw me put it in 3 minutes ago, and now it's back, and now it's gone again. Okay, stay. Flight level 150. Just stay there, okay? Good. We are not. Okay, I have managed to get the cruising altitude back. It must not go away. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna not look at the MCDU. We're just gonna completely ignore it. Alright? Because I cannot be bothered re-inputting my cruise altitude all the time. We're just gonna chill. Okay. Such fire music, yes. Problem is, the track I'm using is only 40 seconds long, so I had to get the 1 hour loop version, but it takes up a lot of storage. So it's actually running off YouTube browser source in OBS. But that is why you sometimes get adverts. Luckily, I found that if you put a dash between the T and the U in YouTube, so like YouTube, it takes you to a advert-free browser interface for YouTube that lets you watch vids without ads. Or you can use. I have an old Apple computer which has like a touch. You know that little thing where they replaced all the Oh yeah, you use a Mac. You know the thing where they replace all the function keys with like a little touch panel or whatever it's called. It's got like a video controller, and you can slide through the ads, because maybe it's like an Apple-Google rivalry thing, but it lets you skip YouTube ads, which is kind of neat. But then Apple got rid of it, so, you know. No, not the, touch bar. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, that thing. That's the one. Stupid autocorrect. For real. Alright, we're now going to be in an open descent, because of course there's no air traffic online, so we're going to vector ourselves into Sydney. Yay. Basically no one liked it. Yeah, same. I don't think I have that computer anymore. I didn't think it was such a great thing, because I like to be able to press function keys. Like, how do I press F5 in Minecraft without having to like tap a screen? It's goofy. Video editing, because you can scrub through footage. Yeah. I'm seriously considering buying the DaVinci Resolve Speed Editor keyboard, which has a little wheel that lets you move the timeline, because I'm a DaVinci Resolve fan. It's my favorite editing software because it's free and super powerful. But it's a bit tricky. I came from this weird thing called OpenShot, like free open source stuff, but I had to relearn every single keybind, so that was interesting. And now I got a bunch of like little workflows. I have all my keys set out perfectly so I can speed edit out of focus blurry plane spotting compilations. I just use Premiere Pro because school accounts. Yeah, I used to use Premiere, but actually I'm finding that I like DaVinci better than Premiere. I'm just not really such a fan of Premiere Pro. I don't know why. Also, it's very glitchy on my computer because, you know, I don't know why. Got a good graphics card, but still, it's not happy. It's badly optimized. Yeah, it is. It's not, and you could only import like MP4 because I film a lot of my stuff in raw MKV because it's better file compression, and no, rather because there's no file compression, so the details come out more. And also, I like to film in many different. I'm filming for my BobTube vlog going to Hobart, which I've meticulously planned every single like millisecond of vlogging. I'm going to be filming with a GoPro suction cupped onto the plane window, and hopefully not get in trouble with flight attendants. But then I'm going to import it all in a different resolution to my phone clips, and then hopefully it'll still work. And Tree says, seriously, it was using 24 gigabytes of RAM on my computer while not even having a project open. Okay, that's impressive. I knew it was bad, but that's really bad. Alrighty, well, we are now focusing because I've got to lock in for this approach. Not really, but we're going to activate approach phase. Now we're going to turn ourselves left 010. Sydney traffic, Jetstar 622, we're now 3,000 feet, trying to get ourselves onto the 16 right ILS approach, currently left 020. I don't know why I said left, because no one knows which turn I'm making, they just want to know my heading. And for some reason you can't import WAV. Oh well, you gotta use WAV, it's the best audio, no one wants MP3. It's not 2015 anymore, we don't want MP3s. We don't. Spotify format. I think Spotify uses WAV. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Oh wait, no, we gotta go 335. And now we're parallel with the field, which I can't see anymore. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. And then we're just gonna do a 180 turn. We'll activate approach phase. Then we're gonna, after we get round, I've got Erden direct planned. So we're gonna do Erden. Then we're gonna run a temporary direct, but we've got to get past it first. Then we're gonna turn direct Erden. Then we're gonna butter that landing. So what do you think of my little overlay up the top that says Canberra to Sydney and all my call sign and stuff? You can probably tell that it's Volanta because it says Volanta on it. Because you have to pay to get an overlay. Capitalism. It's good. Okay. Well, I had a different one. Can't remember whether in the Boeing stream I used the old one or the new one. Like purple? Okay. Yeah. I can't change the purple. To be honest, I would have made it red because that's like BobTube color, branding, you know, and all that stuff. But apparently, if you want to change color, you have to pay. So yeah. I changed it halfway through the Boeing stream. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. That was not intentional. Maybe. Oh wait, no, it's because I had both running, and then they started fighting for position. That was actually quite amusing. All right, that is a landing system display on. Approach mode is activated. Glide slope is coming alive. We are completely IFR, so I have to look at these weird things that say numbers instead of out the window like I normally do. I can see some trees. I would very much like Sydney Tower or Sydney Ground to ask me if I have a bay of choice, and they'll be like negative, and they'll tell me the taxi Bravo cross 25 Golf to the bay. I'm still number 11 to 20 in the queue for ATC training on VAT Pack, so that's a little bit not great. But I'm sure they'll get me to the top of the queue by the end of the holiday. I mean, I saw Sydney Ground in training a few days ago, weird things that say numbers. BobTube 2025. Geez, 2025. Starting off with some pretty fire quotes from BobTube, aren't we? Alright, so we're almost done with the first leg of the stream. Then I may or may not stop the stream and then start another one for a hop over to Melbourne. And then, or I might just keep it running, just keep it going, get some more algorithm time, I don't know. But here we go anyway. Why does this plane fly direct to waypoints so weird? Like, it could have just done a normal curve, but it decided to do a really tight curve, then fly straight. I think the fly-by-wire team haven't quite fully mastered the autopilot logic yet.
2,500.
Yeah, we got to get the YouTube search gods to pick up our content. Because, you know, here at BobTube, producing brilliant content, producing the most zoomed-out plane spotting videos. The iPhone 8. My iPhone 8 doesn't exactly have the biggest zoom, so the like very wide angle plane spotting videos are quite interesting, especially from the beach. It's very hard to actually do plane spotting on a phone, so I gotta bring out the 500mm fixed lens. Perfect. Needs its own tripod. That's how big the lens is. Alright, localizer is alive. Let's get flaps 1. Let's make sure we got configured for landing. So, landing lights and nose lights and runway turn-off lights.
2,500.
The A330 in X-plane keeps overshooting and overcorrecting turns. Yeah, well, I suppose that's what happens when you don't have a multi-million-dollar company developing your flights. No. Yeah, it's just something, I guess, hard to do autopilot logic in a simulator, because it's just, you know, something that you need real pilots, but then you need the actual programmers to, it's all good, it's all, you know, it's good enough saying, oh yeah, we got real pilots to say, oh yes, this plane's good, but then you take the feedback from the real pilots and you need real programmers to actually implement it. That's the problem. Like, you can have as real pilots if you want, but if you don't have good programmers who can do it, then it doesn't really help. Alright, that is glide slope alive, so let's gear down flaps 2. And Sydney traffic Jetstar 622 are now established on the ILS approach for runway 16 right, Sydney. Lovely.
2,500.
So I had chat yesterday was completely obsessed with Wordle while I was landing. So they weren't even watching my landing, they were trying to play Wordle, and they are really bad at it. They started with Apple, and knowing that nothing in Apple was correct, they went to happy. Like, how does that make sense? Anyway, moving on. Let's get flaps 3. It's a lovely day for flying, actually. A few low clouds around 5,000, but otherwise, it's, the light's really interesting. The light is very interesting. I'm preparing to send an angry email to my free charts app because they still haven't fixed AIRAC 2412. Except now it's 2413. Alright. Why did the seatbelt sign turn itself off again? It keeps doing that. I had it on the whole flight deliberately. Ignore the fact that Lamina Research has created the most accurate flight modelling system with a team of 3 people working on physics. Yeah, I'm not saying X-Plane's bad. Whatever made you think that? I have played X-Plane before on my even older iPhone 5. Even before I was actually into like proper flight simulation, I like playing simulator games. So I searched up free flight sim on the App Store, and X-Plane 10 Mobile was one of the good ones, except you could only fly a Cessna 172, otherwise you had to pay for all the other planes. But yeah, X-Plane Mobile is slightly different. It's still good though. Uh-oh. I accidentally bumped us into Mach continuous thrust for a second there, because I was trying to adjust my trim wheel, but it didn't work. You should play 12. Yeah, I'm considering it. I mean, X-Plane 11's super cheap. It's like $30 or something, but I don't know if I want to, you know, spend some money on the older version or spend a bit of money on the new version. Little Man Reviews in the chat. Hi BobTube. Hello Little Man Reviews. How's it going? Thanks very much for checking out the stream. You are just in time, because I'm about to land, and it's going to be super smooth. It's going to be butter. How are you going today? Alright, you know what? Let's autopilot off. We're going to take this visual from now on. I know. Chill out, plane. Chill out. I turned the autopilot off myself. W. Well, I'm glad you think this stream is W. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it, as you know. Always helps get the algorithm some more views. We've got 2 people watching now. We've got Tree and Little Man Reviews, which is great. And then either use the Zebu 737 or the Tolis A320. Is the Tolis paid? I thought I was under the impression that the Tolis A320 was a paid mod. Or maybe it isn't, maybe it's free.
400.
Because Microsoft Airbus Simulator, we've got a lot of nice Airbuses for free.
300.
But if you want a 737, you're basically throwing all your money at PMDG. The Tolis is payware. Okay, well that's a shame.
200.
Because I would like to fly a good A320, but then Pay Wars. That sounds interesting. Star Wars, Pay Wars. Cool. Anyway,
100.
gotta lock in.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5,
Not butter. All right, let's do a nice roll through. Not butter. That was a mid landing. I mean, it wasn't Ryanair, but it was just kind of mid. Oh, Tree thinks it was butter. Okay. Well, we are definitely too fast for this rapid exit. I know it's rapid, but it's not this rapid. Anthony traffic, Jetstar 622 vacated runway 16 right. We're now going to taxi Bravo cross 25 Golf to the bay, Sydney traffic. Okay, so that landing was kind of mid, not going to lie, unfortunately. 204 is not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great though. I was landing like well into the 100s last week. I was doing really well. It's just that approach wasn't particularly stable. Anyway. For some reason, it's given me a master caution, a master warning that my autopilot's off, even though that's just normal. Should I go play Project Flight? Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Why ever not? Play some Project Flight. Some Roblox butter landings. Let's get flaps up, ground spoilers disarmed, APU start. Bruh, my keyboard. Yeah, no one in my chat. Yesterday, no one in my chat could spell, and today, no one can type. That's fine. Remember you guys trying to do Wordle? Little Man Reviews. You and Victor's Aviation trying to do Wordle was rather hilarious. Sorry, I keep calling it Wordle. It's actually chat words, cause you know, copyright. Is there a clue? Nah, there's no clue. I don't know what the word is. I can't see the answer any more than you guys can. No, I'm not a cheater. I wouldn't look. I mean, you can probably work it out yourself. Wait, why are we using the boring exterior cam when we can use our brand new tail cam, plus our nose gear cam, and our nose wheel cam? We're going to take this bay right here if we can. Have a guess. You got to guess a word. Otherwise, you won't see anything. Absolutely perfect parking right here, chat. Okay, this is where I got to get my nose gear cam to help out. Are we gonna butter this parking? Why did we just stop? I don't have the toe brakes on. Why are we stopping? Alright, I guess we're gonna stop here then. Great. Okay, shutdown checklist. While you guys play Wordle, shutdown checklist. Alright, weather radar, predictive wind shear off. TCAS off. Terrain display off. APU bleed on. If available. That's a good guess. Eagle. Except you gotta do bruh. Okay. Parking brake. Parking brake is set. Well, now it is. Nav aids off. FCU reset. Yep. Flight directors, we'll leave them on for now because we're going to be doing another flight. So let's call in the graphics graphics card. Let's call in the ground power unit and let's get some ground power available. And now we can have engine master switches off. Okay, so you got the G and the A are in the right place. So what could it be? You gotta help out Tree. Come on, don't let Little Man Reviews do it all on his own. And let's get fuel pumps off. Doop 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 doop. And beacon lights off. Seatbelt signs off. External power on. APU bleed can come off. Transponder. Cockpit transponder off. Cockpit door is open. Tree is hopeless at Wordle. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so let's get the passengers off. Let's call in a jet bridge, fuel truck, air starter, door aft, catering truck and baggage truck, and let's await their arrival. I assume that jet bridge is going to come over to me. Not entirely sure though. You know what, we'll leave it because obviously jet bridges don't exist, so we'll tell you what, we'll use the toolbar pushback one instead. Aircraft, let's get catering, baggage, stairs, fuel, forward aft cargo. Let's do it. Okay, so none of that works. Why are there a bunch of random cars here? What? There's my catering truck. Come over here, dude. Come on, just drive over here. You're at the wrong gate. You're at the wrong gate. Come on. Let's get a jetway at least. Surely we can at least get ourselves a jetway. Come on, it's the least we can expect. Alright, so here at Jetstar, to save the environment, we use a brand new system, which I like to call passengers jump out of the plane through the door. So it's a little small step down to the ground, wheelchair accessible and everything. So we will now deboard the passengers using our trademarked method. A small step to the ground. Yeah. Just a small drop. Actually, it's nothing crazy. Imagine if I had if I had like what's it called? Is it called GSX? The ground services tag. I'm considering possibly purchasing that. It's really expensive though in Australian dollars. But it has like animated passengers. That would be interesting. In the meantime, let's start setting up for our next flight over to Melbourne. So let's hop over to Simbrief and dispatch it. So we're going to fly Jetstar 517 over to Melbourne. So from YSSY to YMML. Yep, a nice easy flight. We'll take the Sydney 3 departure. No, we won't. Wouldn't be terrible for a 7-3 because they're really low to the ground. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, you've got all the words. You know you got an A, you got A in the right place, so it's GA. Then you have E and N. So it's going to be GA, then it might end in N. So it could be like something like that for the Wordle. Oh, sorry, for the chat words rather. So what's our registration? Alpha 5 Alpha. Why did the weight and balance page just open? No idea. What's our cell cal? WDSN. Okay, nice. Okay, we shall save the airframe. Yeah, the 737s are really low to the ground, and you know why? When they, fun fact, did you know? The reason that the 737 MAX needed MCAS in the first place was that it was too low to the ground, and that the chunky engines would have hit the ground. And that's why. And that's why we had MCAS. Although, as I'm sure many people have said due to the 2 fantastic mentor pilot videos that just dropped about the 2 incidents. What was I going to say? The MCAS was those 2 incidents were actually really the fault of the crew and not the fault of the aircraft systems. I mean, sure, it's not ideal, but technically there wasn't anything too crazy. So our plan is Dina 7, Wollongong, Rizzy, Tanta, Rumi, Naba, Bulla, Lizzie 9 Alpha. Okay, that sounds good. Or we could just go direct Wollongong, direct lease Q29 Melbourne. That's another thing we could do. Yeah, let's take the VATPAC recommended route, because do you know that VATPAC has a bunch of pilot tools, which is kind of neat. Route Finder access tool from Sydney to Melbourne. What have we got? Direct TSAT H65 lease Q29 Melbourne DCT, or we can take the Wollongong transition. My apologies. Oh, nice. Do names work? Probably. You guys are actually cooking. I wish there was a way to manually tell tell SimBrief, no, your Iraq is wrong, I am right. So it's like, Airway H65 uses invalid endpoints. I'm like, yes, I know that, because it's you that's being invalid endpoints, SimBrief. Can it be a name? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, that's a good guess. Now, don't get controversial in the chat, okay? I don't want any controversial stuff going on in the chat, arguing. Okay, let's see. ZEVP, what side stick do you use? I can show you. In fact, can't I? Make sure I don't face reveal. Let me just move Wordle. So I'm currently running the Satek X52. It's pretty good HOTAS. And it feels really nice. It's very smooth and it moves easily. So yeah, thanks for joining in. Okay, don't yeah, okay, that's not too bad as you clip that. Yes, thank you for joining the chat, and thank you for 4 people watching the stream. It's incredible. All right, let's import our latest SimBrief plan, and then let's get these passengers back on this plane. So what have we got? Direct Wollongong H65 lease Q29 Melbourne direct. Alrighty, so let's initialize. Ooh, get the algorithm going. Indeed. So YSSY, YMML. Yeah, you guys still can't spell. That's fine. Wait, can I just init request? Wait, hang on. Aircraft status, second nav database. Oh, whoa, what just happened? What? Bruh. Did our aircraft just go to cold and dark? Okay, we're gonna put it back to powered, sorry. I'm not cheating, because the aircraft glitched, so I'm gonna put it back to powered. Drop a like, guys. Thank you. This is why you're a moderator, Tree132. Because I can trust you to shamelessly plug for the channel. Good job. Alrighty. We've got to get the algorithm going. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Alrighty, so let's get all our ground services connected. Our jet bridge still doesn't exist, but that's all good. Ground power, please. Oh, it disconnected ground power. That's why everything went wrong. Why did it do that? That's so weird. Alright, well, back to setting up our aircraft again, even though I didn't want to do that. Grr. Yeah, I think that's a bit much, actually. I think that might not be completely necessary. I don't think we need to scare away our audience. I don't think that's a great idea, to be honest. To be completely honest with you. Oh, that's why you were all asking, can it be names? I was like actually so confused. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we are powered. Let's board the passengers while we set up our McDo. And we will run some performance numbers as always. So, flight plan. We're basically just going to have to clear everything. Okay, so Sydney. It's waypoint Wollongong. That Wollongong. Then it's a Q29 or something. What is it? Let's check in our dispatch. H65 lease. Okay, Airways. H65 lease. Q29. To Melbourne. Wait, lease, and then Airways, Q29, 29 to Melbourne. It's just ML, that's the name of the VOR. Alright, wait, was vegan right? I was not reading the, it was vegan, okay, nice. 5 concurrent viewers, I'm actually seeing 4, but yeah. Alright, lovely. Flight plan is set up with varying degrees of sketchiness. Let's put in our 0 fuel weight, and block fuel for today is... eight. Wait, Bob, how did you get to 298 subs so fast? I blew up. Yeah. Kind of did, actually. We got 200 on the 31st of December 2024. Let's see if we can get to 300 in 3 days. No, make that 4 days, sorry. That's actually crazy, isn't it? That's the fastest 100 subs gained I've ever had. I'm coming for you. 454, it's getting a lot closer. It's getting a lot closer, you gotta watch out. You gotta keep getting subscribers. Alright, and now let's run the performance numbers. So we are doing a flaps 1 takeoff with, I wonder if we can do takeoff shift. Do we have takeoff shift? No, maybe not. Wait, whoops, I've done something wrong. Wait, no, we gotta go back to dispatch. There's actually so much cool stuff in dispatch. Check this out. Spend more time watching your streams than making my own content. Uh-oh. Gotta make some more. We need... What happened to the tree live streams? The Melbourne to Sydney live streams. I get that it'd be the wrong time zone, but yeah. Nice. So we're taking 16 right, and we got 12,999. 12,999. You know what, let's just fill the data. Okay. You don't have your computer. Okay, that makes sense. Well, the Paris Metro videos are brilliant. Alright, so we're doing a flaps 1 departure. My first stream back is going to be something along the lines of figuring out the 777. I love the 777. It's such a great plane. I've been in a 777 cockpit. Unfortunately, I'm not paying $90 to PMDG to get it for Microsoft Flight Sim. I still do not understand how to fly the 777, but as a passenger, it's very nice. I would say that and the 78 are the least bad Boeings. So that's good. 149, 149. Okay, that's suspicious. All of our V speeds are the same. That is incredibly suspicious. Don't you think? How suspicious is that? Oh well. We'll roll with it for now. That's all good. I don't mind that. That's in oh, we got Sydney ground. Yay. We can request clearance. Lovely. They've only been online for 10 minutes. Canberra Approach is still online for no reason. Okay. Little man reviews the speedrunning Wordles right here. How is our boarding going? Okay, 2 minutes. How's our fueling going? It's done. Lovely. Wait, has our jet bridge actually arrived? Okay, it says our jet bridge it says our jet bridge has arrived, but it thinks it's that one. So, yeah. This is I need to make a note to myself never to park in this bay ever again. It's really goofy. I don't like it. Alright, well, we'll get ready to write down our clearance to Melbourne. Lovely. I do like actually having real clearance online. Let's just add some stuff. Let's actually tune in 121.7 right now. Wait, wrong panel. There you go. 121. I have to say I'm missing I've been flying lots of long haul, and I miss the ability to actually just key in the radio frequency instead of having to wind this thing. I miss that. Alright, let's have a quick look at the latest Sydney ASIS. Okay, Tree is out of here. It's really late. Thank you very much, Tree, for managing to join in the stream. I appreciate that very much, as always. You're now a stream moderator. Yeah, I'll see you in another stream. Good luck on your flights. Thank you very much. See you later. Is this ATC? Yes, it is. Real ATC FATSIM.
Boarding completed.
Lovely. Sydney ground, hello there, Jetstar 517, radio check.
Jetstar 517, radio 5x5.
And do you see us connected as 518, or do you see us as Jetstar 622? Because I've done a flight before.
Still see you as Jetstar 622. What you need to do is disconnect, change call sign, and then reconnect. That should do it.
Roger, thanks. Alright. 1 second, guys. Okay, that sounds good. And when will we be going there? Okay. Alright everyone, my apologies. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to end the stream here. Something's come up which I have to not be streaming for, so sorry about that. But I will try this again tomorrow if I'm not able to stream today. If I am, I'll continue this afterwards. Probably maybe around 4 in the afternoon. I might be back online to do that last 2 legs over to Melbourne and then Adelaide. But I'm really sorry. For now though, I'll catch you in the next stream, so keep that notification bell on, be it today or tomorrow. And sorry about that, but I will get that last 2 legs done. I'll keep the SimBrief plan alive. What time is it for you? It's currently 10:37 in the morning. I'm from down under. I'm from Australia. So yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I might be back, but for now, I will see you later. Goodbye.